Hi, it's Dana with Fabulous Style. Wanted to show a project that I'm working on. Last week I found these little stipple brushes for stenciling at a garage sale. And I mentioned I had a project I'm doing, and it's a bridal shower for one of my friend's daughters that's getting married in September, and the shower's in August. The theme is shabby chic, so I've been picking up, I think I've mentioned doilies and teacups and just different things to use as decorations and cake plates and whatnot. And I had found an idea on Pinterest, which is a great idea to start a board. Everybody who's involved in planning the shower, one of the other girls that's helping out, she had started a Pinterest board for the shower, and then invited everybody who's involved in the shower, and I invited a couple people too, so we can all gather ideas and we can all kind of figure out if we're on the same page and see, you know, what other people want to do for decorations and stuff like that. Well, one of the things that I pinned was for the table centerpieces, and it's to make, my husband made these. He hasn't put bottoms in them yet, but they're just reclaimed wood planter boxes, and then you fill them. In the picture, it's just baby's breath. So I'm going to make 6 of them, all with the one in the picture. Oh, this one says my friend. The one in the picture looks similar to this. It just says love. And so I don't know if I'm going to leave them like this and just put a seal this, or if I want to kind of go over it with sandpaper to lighten up the words. I made this one last night too with the word sweetheart on it, but I'm not really happy about how it turned out. I used my Cricut machine and I cut out on scrapbook paper the words. I just laid it down and then held it in place and stenciled, and it kind of got underneath and everything. So then the rest of them, I used spray adhesive on the back, adhesived it to the board, and then did the stenciling, and it turned out better that way. Plus, I also learned that if you do it that way and you do it while the lettering is still inside the stencil, like this, the word is intensely, some of the letters have fallen out. But if you do it like this, then when you stick this onto the board, then like the inside, there's a T right here, and that little inside piece of the T will then stick to the board, so you don't have to try and make it stick. See, there's like an extra piece inside the L that I would have to put spray adhesive on and then figure out how to place that so that the word came out better, because that did not happen with sweetheart. So anyway, I might kind of go over this I might rough this up and see if it looks better. Otherwise, I made the other side of this box, the wood, is pretty flat. And so I may just put a different word on here and just sand this off. So we'll see. And I'm going to make 6 of them. So when I finish the other 3, maybe I'll show you those. Kind of going for words, you know, that kind of go with marriage and love and stuff like that, or phrases. I have one, I have some longer planter boxes. One's like wild about you, crazy about you, so I have to figure out which ones I'm going to use. So anyway, now that I think about it, I've picked this up because I thought, I don't think I've ever shown this in a thrift haul. But now that I think about it, I think I did. This is a Burberry scarf that I found that I've actually sold twice on eBay, and then the people didn't pay me. So I don't know if they don't think it's authentic. And it has the Burberry right here, and the tag. To me, I've bought a lot of Burberry items, and to me the tag looks like it's you know, that it actually is a real Burberry tag. So I think I need to sew that on there. Maybe that would help. But it's got a hand-rolled hem, nice plump hand-rolled hem. So anyway, I'm going to sew that on with a little yellow thread, and then I'm going to list this again. It's like, it's, you know, pale yellow with kind of a bronzy, orange brown, whatever that color is, and then brown in here. So probably not the best colors, but it would look nice with a khaki raincoat, Burberry raincoat. So anyway, I picked that up. Okay, so for the stuff that I bought this week, one just little thing. I just thought this was so cute. I love this last sport sack stuff, and this is just a cute little bag. It's got all these kind of very random cupcakes and skulls, random things on it, and I threw this in the washing machine, but it was only 50 cents, so I thought, well, I'll pick that up. I might be able to use it myself or something. Oh, although I have tons of bags because I belong to Ipsy, and you get a new one every month. Then another thing that I got that's pretty nice is this Hobo, kind of a crossbody, could be let down a little bit more. You can adjust this so that it's just a shoulder bag, or definitely could be a crossbody, because this could be even longer. So I thought that was cute. It's like a little camera bag style, which I looked on eBay and tried to look up camera bag style. Hobo is kind of hard to look up because it's also a style of purse. So, you know, you have to put in Hobo International, and not everybody says Hobo International when they list their Hobo bags. But it has the Hobo marking on the outside, and then the normal Hobo thing on the inside, and, you know, an extra pocket here, and then a little phone, another kind of pocket in here, and then these nice little pockets on the outside. It's super soft. I mean, Hobo hat always uses awesome leather. So I'll try to get this listed. The only thing wrong with it that I found after I bought it, and I took the price tag off, but I think I paid $8 for this. And there's a couple spots where the stitching is starting to come out. So I'm not really sure what you can do about that. I would imagine it'd be pretty expensive to have it re-stitched. So I don't know. I might check into that. Okay, so I'll just stick with these stuff I got at the Assistance League. Got this nice bag. I'd kind of quit buying Monsac purses because there's so many of them on eBay and they just don't really sell that well, but pretty much anything that's mock croc sells. So that's really the big reason I bought that. Plus it still has its Monsac dust bag. So that's always a plus. And it was $6, and it's nice and clean inside, and it's a nice size. It's not too small, but it's not like a really big bag. So I went ahead, thought I'd go ahead and get that for only $6. It's worth it. Another little thing I got, I'm always looking for Shabby Chic stuff. So this is just a little plate, and it's really little. So I don't know, you could put a candle on this or something. You could even put a little pedestal, and it could be for a cupcake. Who knows? So we'll see. And then over one corner, people donate their dust bags there, and I always look for them. They sell them for 25 cents each. So I got this one, B. Makowski, because I find, you know, bags quite often, and they sell really well, B. Makowski bags. And so that'll be nice to have. And then I just found some Tom's shoes. So they had a whole bunch of these little Tom's shoe bags for 25 cents. And so I never know if I should put a whole pair in here. I mean, Tom's are canvas shoes. You don't really need to separate them. Like they're shoes that, you know, would get scratched or have embellishments on them that could get knocked off. And so you'd want to keep them separate. But they had 3 of the Tom's bags. So I got those. And then, what is this one? Oh, this one's Stuart Weitzman. Which you could put a pair of shoes in this, definitely. Or a small Stuart Weitzman bag. Because I've had some bags, but I usually just find shoes. Then, and I don't know, at the time I was thinking I would wear this myself. But I haven't tried it on. So, it's not really my style. But for, what was it? It was $1 for each piece. So for $2, I got this outfit. It's silk, I believe. Yes, 100% silk. It's just pants. And the top is what's really cute. So you could wear it kind of as a jacket. I should have a hanger in here so you can see it better, but it's just a nice silk 3/4 length shirt that you could wear, you know, as a jacket over a tank top in the summertime. So I might wear that a couple times and then, I haven't even tried it on, try it on and see if I would want to wear it as a set. It has nice matching buttons. It's a kind of a cool color. It's that sage green that actually has a little bit of blue in it. So I don't know what the color of that is, but oh, and then I put everything in this ginormous Arcadia bag. So, and I see these purses once in a while. I don't usually buy them because they don't seem to sell that well on eBay. But if I found a big one, they do sell a lot of totes. So that's something I would buy. And then I'd have a dust bag for it. And then I picked up this little dress. I haven't tried this on either, but I thought it was so cute. And it's brand new with the tags. It has the original tag for $129.50. And the brand is, I've never heard of this, Boo Radley. And somebody was saying that's a character off of To Kill a Mockingbird or something. But it's like a weird person as a character. So so I don't know where this brand came from. But it's cool in the back. It's got a little V with that's attached, you know, with an attached thing. And then the top here ties at the bust and has a set-in waistband and a zipper on the side. So I thought that was really cute. I'll try it on. It's probably, you know, I'm sure it'll be too small, but it's the color is kind of an apricot and a black. It almost reminds me of the Flintstones, but so I may sell that because it's still new with tags and it's a pretty dress. So that, I think, is all I got at the Assistance League. And then I went to a different thrift store around town. I got this for myself. I thought it was kind of cute. Just a white blouse that has ruching in the front. And then in the back, it's just plain but fitted. So, and it's kind of, it's not like the best quality. It's kind of see-through, but it's nice and long. And I have a white tank top that's really long. So I'll probably wear that under that. And then, and this is one of those places where it's like all the clothes are $2.50. All the shoes are $2. I did find my husband a pair of nice leather shoes that he hasn't tried on yet. So this, I was thinking it was a women's, but it's actually a size 40. So I think it might be a men's, but for $2.50, I used to buy every one of these that I could find, of these ski suits that are all one piece, and they would sell really well. I could always consistently sell them for at least $80, or if it's a really good brand, Wagner or something, you could sell them for over $100. Now they don't really sell that well, but I noticed this brand, looked it up, Navika, the vintage ones from the 80s are selling. And this right here is leather. It is like ultra soft leather. So I need to find out if this is vintage. All-terrain clothing is all it says on here. Of course, there's, you know, not a date or anything, but it has these little leather accents. So, you know, right now is a good time to look for ski stuff. And, because sometimes some thrift stores will go ahead and put it out, even though it's summer and there's no snow. So that should, I don't know, I haven't really done a whole lot of research. The ones that I saw that were vintage all went for like $70 to $80 range. So for $250, I thought, yes, I will get that. And what else? Oh yeah, and then at a Goodwill, I found this for myself. I'm not even wear this today. Instead of this brown jacket. For $14.99, I found a Chico's leather jacket. Let me zip it up. Because it's got some really nice details on it. It's not just a plain leather jacket. I actually had gone in there because they had a really cool, just a Gap, dark jean jacket. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to find that and see if it's the half price color, because they had it $12.99. And then I saw that it was still $12.99. Then I saw this one, $14.99, and it's real leather. It's not, you know, like Chico's has a fake leather jacket, but this, I just love the detailing on the front, and then on the back, it's fitted, it has that seam across there, you know, so it's kind of fitted a little bit at the waist, and I am just going to love wearing this next winter. It's a really nice jacket, and if it's too big or something, I'm sure I could still sell it, because Chico's has a huge following, although there's lots of it on eBay. Then, that same Goodwill, I found a couple of purses that I mostly bought them just because they're really nice leather. This one is a messenger bag. Needs all these has little poles that just need to be trimmed off. The leather itself is intact. But it's a nice, you know, flat crossbody bag, messenger bag. And this one is also, it's a dark brown. And this one is a hobo bag. But it's just so, it's perfect for, you know, like that boho style of dressing. So I think this one should do well. I only paid, what was it? $4.99 for this, and super, super soft leather. And then this other one, I'd never heard of the brand, but I follow on Instagram, I follow Bergdorf's and some other, not, you know, well, I don't follow them, but I was looking through all the pictures for Rag & Bone. They have some really awesome clothes and stuff. And I noticed that they have a lot of their stuff, men's and women's clothes. They'll have these little backpacks. This is the back. This is the front of the backpack. So it has this as a zipper pocket that opens up. And then when you open it up, it opens up this way. And each of these sides is a zipper pocket, big compartment. And then down in the middle, there's a small pocket here and then pockets here. But the brand, I paid $6.99 for this. And the brand, I did find the tag. It would be too hard to see on here. But it's called Virapelle. Virapelle. And it says genuine leather. So I looked this up. At first I found nothing, which was weird. And then I looked up, after I got home, I looked up specifically Virapelle backpack. And then I found some that were selling for like $50 or $60. And it's got one of those, see, I'm not quite sure how this, to me, seems like this should go through here to hold this together, but I need to look at this better. But it unzips to where it is a backpack, or it zips up so you can just wear it like this, I guess. So anyway, It's very nice quality. That's why I bought it, because it's a really nice pebbled leather. And it doesn't have a whole lot of wear. There's a pen mark right here. But other than that, it is a nice bag. And it just reminded me of all those backpacks that I've been seeing, like for actually, I think it's more like fall 15 runway shows. You know, the pictures of those but this is such a nice light color. So I thought, well, this will be nice for summer as a backpack. And I thought I'd also throw my hand in the mix. I love to watch, I'll just do some shout outs, Thrifters Anonymous and Thrift by Design. I forget her first name. And then Amy at Fashion Toppings. She does thrift hauls. And then also I've been watching the Thrifting Couple. And they buy, it's so funny because it's like all the stuff that I used as a teenager is now, you know, they're buying and selling on eBay. And so I just recently got rid of hot rollers that I'd had forever. And one of those infused blow dryers that's just all one thing. It's not the thing that goes onto your hair dryer, but it's just one hair dryer thing. I just got rid of that because I thought, I mean, I used to perm my hair. I probably never will again. And so I thought, I'm never going to use this again. Then she has one on there. She bought it at a thrift store for $1, and she said they sell for $25. I could have sold that stuff. I mean, shouldn't I know? I know better. So I was at a thrift store, and I thought, okay, I'm going to look at their hair dryers and stuff. And it's like, it's funny because it's like, okay, if I recognize it from when I was in high school, then I know it's vintage. And even the girl on that was the checkout, she's like, oh my Lord, this was my hair in high school. So I remember when this set came out. These Caruso hair curlers, you put them on. I never had this set because it never made sense to me. You put it on this thing and it steams it, gets the spongy part all hot and wet, and then you use it as a curler. So I took this up to the front, and then I opened it up. I said, I don't want to buy this unless everything is here. So I started looking. I should just throw this in the garbage because nobody's going to want this. See, this one looks okay. Some of the curlers are fine, but some of them, the spongy part is starting to come apart. The clips there's only one clip. There's only two. There's two of these little things. I was thinking there's to be a whole bunch of them, but there is, so both of them are there. But there's only one or two of these little clips, and then some of the spongy parts are falling apart. So I might put it on eBay. I looked them up. I mean, they do consistently sell for like $30 on eBay, but I'm sure those are, complete and ones that have never been opened or used. This one has clearly been used. So I wasn't going to buy it. And then the girl said it was $50 at JCPenney's back in the 80s or maybe early 90s or something. They had it for $3.99, $95. And so I said, it's not everything's in here and it's not in that great shape. I'll pass on it. And she was like, no, how about $2? Just take it for $2, please. She was begging me. So I was like, okay, fine. I didn't want to say no. Thought, if I waste $2, I waste $2. But anyway, so her videos, the Thrifting Couple, I've actually learned a lot. I don't really want to get into just like household stuff like they sell, but they're making a living at doing this. And there's definitely money to be had in old games and old appliances and little handheld electronic games and stuff like that. So if you're interested in getting into selling on eBay and you're not, I just pretty much stick with clothes and purses and stuff. But they're a great one to listen to. The last thing I have to show, I don't think I've ever put this in a thrift haul, but I did buy this at the Gently Used store. It has these big gems. There's one there, and then there's a line of them here. And there's one on this little, but I thought that was, I get lots of compliments on this necklace, so I just thought I'd go ahead and show that. This was a thrift store find. Might have been in one of my videos. And this I bought at Target. Cute little, it's just a tank top. But I wanted to add a little lace to my wardrobe. And I just wanted to add that last week, or last video I think it was, I showed you this set from Starbucks. It has 2 coffee cups in it, but there's no thermos. Well, I found this one from it's a Starbucks thermos. It actually says it, and it's got this cool leather sleeve, and it's just a nice little thermos. It didn't come with this. This actually, the date on it is from 2005, and the date on those cups is 2006, so kind of from the same era of time. But I'm going to list these together as kind of like a marriage, and see, they match. The leather matches the cups, and it barely fits in here, but it does fit. And so I'll be listing that little picnic set. And then the last thing that I found that I had left out in the car is this purse. This cute little, it's kind of small for a little satchel purse, but I'd never heard of this brand before, but I could tell there was something kind of unique about it. The name on it is Judith Ripka, and when I looked it up, I could see she's actually a jewelry designer. So it is neat, like all the hardware is just kind of special, almost looks like jewelry in a way, like the little rivets are ribbed. I mean, nothing like really spectacular, but it's a really nice soft leather, and it's in a mock croc in a pale color. It's really pretty inside, and it's got, I just think the bar, this is like really substantial. It's actually glass, I think, riveted on there. But that was one more thing that I found this last week. I paid what was $14.97, 25% off. So it's like $12 or something. So anyway, that's it. So anyway, there you have it. And I've been listing, speaking of household stuff, I listed my Cuisinart. The bowl and the stem broke, and so my husband bought me a new one. So I'm piecing out and selling my old Cuisinart. And so that's what I listed recently. But I'm going to get busy and start listing more stuff, especially anything summer, before summer goes by. I love searching for the stuff. It's making myself listed where it takes the discipline. So, so check my auctions, Fabulous Style with an asterisk in between on eBay, and I'll put a link below to my auctions. And thank you so much for watching my videos, and please subscribe. I'm going to try to put consistent videos on here because I, got to feed my addiction. So, but anyway, thanks, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.